Good morning. Today is Tuesday, November 21st. The time right now is 1 minute to 11 in the morning. Overnight, market has been pretty quiet. Now, volume has been very thin ahead of the Thanksgiving holidays. And tonight, we're going to expect the minutes from the last FOMC meeting on November the 1st. And market participant will be peeling through the content of that meeting to see if there's anything that we have not already know. Okay, so basically the market continue to edge higher in equity markets. We can see the Dow Jones Industrial Average basis, the micro E-mini futures contract is currently trading at 35,305, and it is right now smack in the middle of a sensitive area of 35,226 to 35,458, which I believe will see the returns of selling interest. So do be very careful buying at this current level. The nearby support is probably around 34,887 to 34,949 in the futures contract. It's the same thing for the micro E-mini S&P 500. I do expect the prices to also go into a price area in which it's going to be very close to a sensitive area, although it has not already reached there. We can see that the nearby area is 44,619 and a quarter to 4,634 and a half. So currently the market high so far overnight is 4,571 even. So upside possibly another no more than 100 points, and I think there is the possibility of some kind of profit taking going into the minutes tonight. Okay, and in the Nasdaq 100, the micro E-mini Nasdaq 100 traded to a high of 16,116 and three quarter, and going forward, I think that it's going to be some kind of resistance ahead at 16,627 and a half to 16,767 and a half. Nearby support is about 15,824 and a half. So do watch out for extended rally going into the tonight's trading, because last night's rally in equity market is largely led by tech stocks on the basis of Microsoft. The earning report was better than expected, so we can see tech stock is likely to be the flavor for the moment that will take the Nasdaq 100 even higher towards the 16,600 levels. And over in Asia, we can see that the Nikkei actually is currently, yesterday traded to a high of 33 years high. So we can see yesterday there was a bit of a drama here at 33,870. This is the highest the Nikkei 225 has been trading since for the past 33 years. So this is on perspective a what you call that, a benchmark. But the prices actually closed weak towards the almost immediately after the high 33,870 was registered. So the prices are pulling back a little bit. So I do see this as a technical pullback if there's going to be one. I think the bottom here is likely to be at 32,670 to 32,800 in the futures contract traded in Osaka Exchange. And over in Hong Kong, we can see that the Nikkei has actually the Hang Seng has actually benefited from the overnight firmness in US equity. So currently it's trading at 18,098 in the futures contract in Hong Kong. So by and large, you can see prices has been registering higher lows, and of course we have higher highs here. So there's a very good chance here this high may actually be challenged, and we'll see what kind of reaction we get as the market gets into 18,392 to 18,572, which is an area of concern for me. But by and large, you can see prices has been edging higher in a corrective manner. And over in the dollar rates, you can see dollar continue to suffer. This morning as we are speaking, the market has taken out a new low for this month. You can see that the low this morning is 103.14, even lower than what I was expecting it. The buying interest did not surface. So far the market is currently trading at 103.14. Looks like it will fall further, because like I say, the catalyst for the dollar movements is actually the fall in the US Treasury yields in both the 10 and the 30 years bonds. And in the euro dollars, of course, dollar has been tanking. We can see that the principal currency has been rallying. So there's a good chance here that the euro dollar may actually test the 110 level, which is going to be critical, because this level at 109.84 to 110.05 is likely to see some kind of selling interest. So do watch out for that as well. In the sterling has been very, very strong. And this morning we see a marginal high trade against yesterday's night's high at 125.38. And again, this level is very, very close to a sensitive area, 125.46 to 125.88. So I do expect some kind of selling interest to come in from around that level. So do watch out for that as well. But by and large, you can see sterling. In fact, the overall outlook for all the currency pairs has been favoring the upside relative to the dollar. The Aussie dollars again is charging higher this morning. I thought that there was a high at 0.6578, but I think we just have a marginal high at 0.6580, and this is a level in which we do a three-wave rally here, which is going to be touching at 0.6591 and equality move, and above this level, there is a sensitive area at 0.6625 to 0.6635, which may see the re-emergence of selling interest. Dollar Canadian is about to tank. I think the market has not reacted yet. Largely, I think there's going to be a three-wave move to test the 136 levels. So further losses is likely to be ahead. Currently, it's trading just above the 137 levels. And in dollar yen, this is quite dramatic. Dollar yen at one stage last week on Monday looks like it's going to take out the 2022 high at 151.94. It went down to a high of 151.91 and then started to pull back. But the pullback accelerated to the downside once it took out the nearby support line. And this morning it traded just let me adjust this. Okay, the low is 147.68. Now, if you look at it in perspective, it took the market something like 7 weeks or 6 weeks, I can't remember, to climb from 147.27 all the way to near 152, but it took the market just 1 week to come back to this level. So the fall here has been rather dramatic. Dollar yen has already fallen something like more than 400 pips. This is quite dramatic, like I say. By and large, this looks like a very aggressive move, and so far the move from the high of 151.43 has really accelerated more than 200%. Okay, so this is technically speaking an overstretch. So if you are not already sold, this is a lousy level to actually come in to sell. Rather, the market may actually find some kind of near-term support at 147.32 to 147.57, and then if that is the case, if we do see a three-wave bound into the 149 levels, that could be a much more comfortable level to actually anchor short. Something dramatic has changed in dollar yen, so we want to see how this thing develops. And over in precious metals, we can see that gold prices continue to edge higher overnight, and now it's testing the most recent high, last week high at $1,993.50. Currently, it's trading at $1,990.70. So we can see that the momentum suggests we're going to see further upside. But so far, the market has not been able to take out the $2,018. We want to see how the market reacts as it goes into $2,002.80 to $2,017.80. We want to see how the market reacts, because previously both attempts to rally beyond this level has been kept. The high traded is $2,009.57. And in the spot market, silver market, silver has been outperforming gold for quite some time now. You can see last week, we can see silver prices went up to a high of $24.14 before pulling back into the 38.2% retracement, just above an area which I suspect is going to see the return of buying interest. It did not quite make it. The area is $23.01 to $23.18. You can see the low so far is at $23.22, just short by just 4 cents before the market bounced last night. So based on this, the market has a potential to extend rally beyond $24 to $4.14 towards the $25, perhaps to as high as $25.26. In the oil market, we can see oil market has been falling for quite some time, but last night there was a dramatic turnaround. In fact, the turnaround started on Friday and extended into yesterday's trading. This morning, the market was a bit soft. We can see prices currently at $77.64 per barrel, but the overnight high is at $78.42. By and large, technically speaking, there is going to be overhead resistance residing about $78.81 to $79.68 basis the CFD contract. So we want to see how the market react at the swing high here at $79.72. If there's a break above this level, there is a change of character, suggesting that the low at $72.13 is already in place. And over in Bitcoin, we can see Bitcoin has also benefited from the falling yield. You can see that overnight, Bitcoin is now currently going to posed a challenge at the most recent high here at just under 38,000 twice, not once but twice. The first time the market tested this 38,000 level was on November the 9th, and then again last Thursday at $79,972.75. Both have failed, creating a double top. So the market right now has been held up by this very minor support line, and if it does not break it, I think there is the possibility the market may actually edge higher. Now, the news that caused the market to go up last night was basically the news that reported that Binance, the largest crypto exchange in the States, is likely to settle with the Security Exchange Commission. I think the SEC has sent out a trial balloon saying that if Binance is prepared to pay $4 billion in fine, it is prepared to let Binance off the hook. And also last night, we also get news that the second largest crypto exchange, Kraken, has been charged by the SEC for operating an exchange without a proper license. So again, we can see SEC has been very hardball in trying to clamp down on the crypto space. And we will have to see what happens if whether the Binance actually took the bait to pay a massive $4 billion fine just to stay in business with no guarantee that you will not be slapped with another charge sometime in the near future. So this is all I have for you. In the meantime, now tonight the highlight will be the minutes from the last FOMC meeting on November the 1st, and we will be very, very interested to see what's inside that meeting, the minutes of the meeting. So this is all I have for you. In the meantime, you take care, and I'll come back to you tomorrow with another update. Bye-bye. Take care.